Breaking news, the manhunt is over for the person who shot and killed a man in his West Allis apartment. The gunman arrested on a highway near Madison. Let's get right to Veronica MACIAS, who is live in West Allis with the latest. Veronica, what can you tell us right now?
Katie, we are just finding out that manhunt that started early this morning here in West Allis came to an end this afternoon after a car chase in Dane County. According to police, the suspect was in a car involved in a car chase on I-94 through Columbia and Dane counties. The three people in the car were wanted for a drive-by shooting in Sauk County. Now, this video shows a backup for miles from that chase. It ended with law enforcement firing shots at one of the suspects. 3 people were arrested, one of them wanted for the murder in West Allis this morning. Police earlier told us they were only searching for one suspect. His name has not been released. I've been here at the police station all day where family was waiting for answers.
This tragedy that hit us, all we can say is just the family is just asking for privacy. We can just imagine, you guys can just imagine what we're going through, and knowing that the police is not sharing anything with us is kind of hard. We've been here all day.
The victim's family also tells us that the wife of the victim is still here being held for her protection. Again, that manhunt ending with a car chase in Dane County. Reporting live in West Allis, Veronica MACIAS, today's TMJ4.
All right, thanks, Veronica. West Allis police began investigating the murder around 7 o'clock this morning at an apartment near 92nd and Lincoln. They were called to a report of a burglary but found a man dead inside. They believe that suspect they have in custody knew the victim, but they're not saying what led to the shooting. During the course of the investigation, police determined that a person of interest tied to the shooting was associated with Epicos Church on Greenfield Avenue. Officers showed up at that church today to talk with leaders there, but they now confirm no criminal activity occurred at the church. Now, the neighborhood where the shooting happened was on lockdown all day. That's where we find Jonah Kaplan continuing our team coverage. Jonah, a lot of people must feel relieved that the suspected gunman has been caught.
Well, Katie, this burglary shooting happened right here in this duplex, right here with the brown shutters and that kind of brown and tan looking brick building. But there's a lot of people that live here. In fact, police blocked off a radius of about 2 blocks. We're talking about 75 to 100 people who had to stay at home most of this entire Sunday. Because of the clouds, there was never an actual sunrise. On this morning, flashing lights of West Allis police startled everyone's Sunday routine.
I looked out the bedroom window and there was a sniper by the tree.
Jean Stefanski usually starts her Sundays walking her dog Roxy, but crime scene tape kept her and all her neighbors confined to their homes for several hours. She snapped these pictures from her living room window.
It felt like an episode of Law and Order or something, with all these detectives out there, and then I watched them putting the gloves on, so I'm assuming they were going in to process the scene and the crime scene.
This was no TV show, however. It was real life, which meant parents in the neighborhood like Matthew Free couldn't change the channel when everything was in the front yard.
Hopefully they learn that, it doesn't matter where you are, you're not always safe. You just always got to stay alert, and be able to, adjust to any situation that comes to you, really.
Something really interesting about this neighborhood, too, at 92nd and Arthur is that we're only a few blocks away from a hospital here in West Allis. So when you talk to residents and ask them, well, did you hear any sirens this morning? They said yes, but none of them thought that was unusual. They all thought that was potentially just ambulances making some morning runs. It was when they looked outside those windows, they knew this was going to be a much different day than normal. We are live here in West Allis. Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.
All right, thanks for that report.